How many of you are parents of Trojans? Okay, a few. Okay, for those of you who are parents of Trojans, I have to say, you go girls for those lady Trojans. State basketball champs. And I also want to congratulate all of you who have students graduating either this Friday here or around in the neighborhood. Congratulations to all those high school graduates and the parents who have sacrificed and worried and hoped your kids would make it to graduation. Mom's nodding up here. Congratulations to all of you. I have been very fortunate in my life because I was born in the greatest country on earth. I was born in the United States of America. I have lived the American dream. I moved to California when I was 7 years old. My dad was a professor, my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and I enrolled in Stanford University. Because my parents were putting 3 kids through college at the same time, I had to work to help them make ends meet. And so I went to work as a Kelly girl. How many of you know what Kelly girls were? All the women raised their hands, and a few guys too. Well, Kelly girls, it's not necessarily a politically correct term now, but Kelly girls were mostly women who went to work as temporary secretaries. And I typed and filed, and one of the first jobs I had as a freshman at Stanford was to type for the shipping department at Hewlett-Packard. And I will date myself by saying that the big technology breakthrough at that time was the IBM Selectric typewriter. And the other big technology breakthrough was that little bottle called Whiteout. Because the bills of lading at Hewlett-Packard were like, 7 copies with carbon in between, and if you made a mistake, you really needed that bottle of Whiteout. In any event, I graduated from Stanford University with a degree, believe it or not, in medieval history and philosophy. It's funny how everyone always laughs when I say that. And in fact, in some ways, laughter is the right response because while I was highly educated, I was completely unemployable. So I went off to law school. I went to UCLA Law School, hated it, quit after 1 semester to my parents' great concern, and had to go back to work full-time. So I took the first job I was offered, which was to be a full-time receptionist for a little 9-person company. I sat in the front of their building, and I typed, and I filed, and I answered the phone. That small business gave me my chance. Just like small businesses all over the state and all over this country give most of us our chance and our story. Now, I have traveled all over the world, and I know that it is only in America that a woman like me, a medieval history major, a law school dropout, a full-time receptionist, could rise to become the chief executive of one of the largest companies in the world, Hewlett-Packard, and have the privilege to run for the U.S. Senate. That is only possible in America.